Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Libra. How are you guys this week, Libra? Hope you're well. So this is a general read, any aspect of your life. Oops, take it how it best resonates for you. Give it a chance to play out. Always remember to make your own choices and decisions. Always think first. So Libra, what does Libra need to know? There's an awakening. So it's an energy of looking at things from a different perspective. It's a hanged man energy, but it's a temporary pause. It's about taking a little bit of a look at something from a different perspective, kind of like what I just said. You know, always think first. So in other words, what it's saying is look at things from different perspectives first before you make a decision. Okay? Could be something unique. Interesting. So Libra, it's a little Pisces energy there. There we go. Yeah. So there's some Libra energy. Someone here is definitely doing some thinking, looking at things from a different perspective, looking at all the different possibilities. So someone pretty smart here, you know, definitely someone who's very logical, very wise. You know, so when this person thinks, they think about all the things that they know, and they try to see it from different points of view, different perspectives. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a little Pisces energy there. Oops, nope. Does Libra need to know? There we are. Ooh, we have the Lovers. We have a little Gemini energy. So yeah, this is someone who kind of has a tendency to, you know, stop, pause, and look at things from a different perspective. Definitely some Gemini. Oh yeah, it could be just the way this person thinks. I do see the Magician. Ooh, lots of Gemini energy. This is someone who's trying to manifest. So they're gathering information, seeing things from a different perspective. This is someone who is learning. They're trying to manifest something. Someone trying to manifest love, their choices in love. Okay. Wow. All right. We got some love here. Oh, yeah. This is someone who can be somewhat indecisive. This Magician energy. Yeah. So you've got a person who feels a little lonely. There's something maybe lacking in their life. It could be something financial, but I feel like there's someone who's lonely. They're lacking love in their life. Okay, but they're trying to manifest something, but it's a person who has a tendency to get into their head. Back and forth, you see. This is somebody who I feel fails to recognize that. Okay, failing to see that they're actually very indecisive because they're trying to manifest. This is someone who's unable to make a decision, and because of it, they're lacking, they're lonely, and it has to do with their love life. Wow. Could be an energy of someone choosing what they love as well. Choosing a job, career, a situation that they love. Maybe this is, like I say, somebody who's, doesn't have a lot of money, but it's a lot of negative thinking here too. It's the energy of somebody who gets in their head, self-fulfilling prophecy. You see, they're thinking negatively. This is someone who's unable to see past that. We're going to see what's happening with this person. But yeah, their own decisions, their own indecision is creating some kind of lack in their life. The awakening. Why is this here? Yeah, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so we have someone here, Queen of Pentacles energy. This is a person who's grounded, practical, sensible. This person's definitely kind of checking you out or thinking about you. Maybe seeing you differently, seeing things from your point of view. But there's an energy of someone who's cautious. So it has to do with somebody wanting something, wanting wish fulfillment, you see. This is someone who's a little careful what they wish for. But I feel it's someone who didn't get something they wanted because they were indecisive, you see. Yeah, you may have wanted something for this person, but they weren't offering enough. They may have been keeping a lot of their feelings to themselves. Why? Because they got into their head. You see, they started to think a little too much. But I do think this person's looking at things from your perspective, if that's yourself. It's an energy of marriage material here, someone stable, practical, someone who makes them comfortable, you see. They're looking at this. Like this could be just someone who's checking you out here too, being kind of thoughtful. But it's definitely someone who's logical. They're trying not to be ruled by any emotional energy, see, cautious. They offer one little cup, nothing more. But I feel we have that Queen of Pentacles, somebody who wants some kind of wish fulfillment. Yeah. There we go. So we have, there it is, someone controlling their emotions, trying really hard, okay, to not be emotionally invested. But I can tell you this person is. They've lost control of a situation. But it could be also yourself taking off in another direction, making another choice, because there's someone here who's not giving you what you want. And that's possible. You're not giving this person what they want because you don't feel safe or comfortable with whatever it is they're offering. Doesn't feel right, possibly. Looking at it from a different perspective, it could be yourself here. A little Pisces energy, a little Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. But I can see that Cancer energy. See someone trying to control their emotions. That's a person who's likely, you know, like I say, back and forth, pulled in a couple different directions. Maybe they have a choice between a couple people. But what I feel is someone has failed to recognize the Queen of Pentacles. So this is someone lacking, feeling a little bit lonely, maybe even missing someone, feeling left out in the cold. Yeah, because I feel as though you're not giving them what they want because you're not comfortable with their offering you, because they're trying to control something. And it's definitely that emotional energy. Yeah, see, look at that. See, we got the Queen of Cups, somebody who, you know, you want reciprocity. So I do feel it's an energy where, you know, you are more ruled by your emotions possibly than this person. But I do see this energy of someone wanting to have success. So some of you are making a choice. This person's not giving you what you want. You're not comfortable with it. So you're taking your power back. You're trying not to be ruled by your emotions. This could even be yourself. But just, you know your own feelings. But I'm going to tell you, this is a person who's making a choice to move on. Yeah, see, so somebody's trying to manifest something, but it could be yourself too. Like I say, Queen of Cups is someone who sometimes who's had a hard time in their love life. You've sacrificed a lot. You've given love to this person, okay? Yeah, it's energy of someone sacrificing. But I feel it's an energy you're not getting what you want. You wanted wish fulfillment. And I think this person didn't get what they wanted. See, look at that. It's an energy of looking back at all this hard work, feel like giving up. See, it's too much work. You feel like just giving up on this person, taking off. And, you know, it's an energy where you're trying to not be ruled by your emotions here. That's the Queen of Pentacles. Trying to calm down, be practical, be realistic. You look at, take a little pause here. You may have some Pisces in your chart. And I see looking back at this work, feel like giving up. Yeah, putting something behind, moving towards something more successful. This is someone here, this King of Swords, someone who's failing to recognize. Yeah, so somebody who came in with lack. See, they weren't offering you a whole lot. They were keeping a lot of things to themselves, feelings, mostly emotional energy. They got into their head. Yeah. Tell me about this Magician. Here we go. Some of you are looking, you know, you're leaving something behind. You're making a choice in love. You're taking control of this, not letting your emotions rule you, and you're moving away from this energy. You're feeling a little bit beat up here. I feel like you've sacrificed. You've offered this person something they want. It's an energy of somebody who wants you to indulge them. They're not indulging you, like they're not giving you anything you want. And that's what I feel that happens. It's not good enough because you wanted that wish fulfillment. You were hoping for something here. But you see that King of Wands? This is someone who generally knows what they want and they go after it. And that's this person. They're looking at that, you know. Yeah, this person feels like you've given up and you've moved on. I feel it's an energy where this person is trying to control something. They have a controlling nature. So a little Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio. Someone very charming, sometimes very sexy, attractive. A little bit of macho energy, you know, that controlling nature. But I think this is someone who is trying to manifest. Maybe it had been a little bit of manipulation. They were trying to control things by manipulating something. Maybe it's yourself. You failed to recognize it. But I don't know if this person even failed to recognize that about themselves. Their indecisiveness, okay, that need to control their emotions because they don't want to be ruled by them. Now, it's possible this is someone in their past. If they look back, they might have had someone they shared a lot of emotional energy with. And that person controlled them, okay, using their emotions to control this person. So it's definitely something in this past energy. So we have the King of Staves, the King of Wands. What is this King of Wands up to? What do they want? Let's just get right to the punchline. Yeah, they're a little emotionally detached. See, they're looking at the details. See, they're looking at something. They were planning for success, may have tried to manipulate by, it's a person who's planning to communicate something and they want it to be successful. See, they want you to indulge them. They want you to give them what they want. But they're, they're not really giving you what you want because they're trying to control everything. They're looking at, this person's looking at that. They're thinking about it too. Oh, yes, they are. They know. It's a lot of focus on money. There's something about money. This person may have started something. They may have came into the situation with lack. Like I say, they may have not even realized, recognized within themselves, failed to see and recognize that they were behaving that way. Yeah, but it does look like they're thinking about something from the past, or it's yourself. Okay. It's an energy of someone tried to control. Definitely, I feel there's this energy where you've been controlled by someone before. You may have not even yourself, like I say. Could be your own indecision here, Libra, where you failed to recognize this person was very controlling. Maybe like another person in your past. Okay, but this is someone who's planning for success. They're looking at the details, but they communicate in a way where there's a lack. There's a lack in their communication skills is what I feel. The lack in something they're telling you. They came in with lack. See? Fail to recognize and see. Yeah. Unable to make a decision. See? Someone's being stuck. They're looking at all the details. Someone's not budging, refusing to give in. Someone's very stubborn. This person's stubborn too, they want to control everything. It's possible they may have been very selfish. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. They're looking at that. They're looking at the details about what's keeping them stuck, what they're holding on to. Yeah. Person could have a little baggage, like I say, from the past. I feel it's possible they had somebody that used emotions. Once they shared their emotions with someone and gave them what they want, that person used that energy to control them in an emotional way. So you can see why this person's looking at that energy. Because they wanted something to be successful. They were planning, but they may have manipulated, or they were manipulated by someone else in the past, you see. So now they're in this energy of not giving in, not giving up control. It's an energy of protecting themselves. But it's like I say, maybe this is yourself here. Maybe this is what they're failing to see. You were protecting yourself, but I think it's about them. You definitely want to be safe. We know that the Queen of Pentacles wants safety, security, stability, somebody that you can be comfortable with. Okay. Queen of Pentacles is someone who's definitely a person who likes to be financially stable as well. But what I feel they're failing to see is the Queen of Pentacles, period. Someone who looks out for themselves, somebody who has a comfortable home, takes care of their house, their money, their finances. You see? King of Pentacles, there you go. So we got somebody here. This could be someone with a Taurus, Gemini cusp. Could also be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I mean, it's possible some of you are putting someone behind, making a choice. Like I say, there could be something you fail to recognize. But do make sure if you move on and make a choice that you have someone who doesn't come in with lack, okay? Because what I feel is you got someone who's financially stable. They're protecting themselves, everything they work for. They may have came in with lack, all right? Pretending they didn't have any money when they did. But it's also them protecting themselves. So I do feel there's this energy. You're sharing some energy here. This person's making plans for the future. They like to be prepared. Okay. This person doesn't like to feel that lack. But I do see someone here is lonely because of this energy. I do see choices here. We got 3 kings, you see. Someone's mastering the elements. You see, they're doing a lot of thinking about the details. Looking into their past. We have a King and Queen of Pentacles. You have a power couple here. Yeah, there's that Taurus energy. Look at that. This is how they conduct themselves. See, it's an energy of 2 people not being on the same page. Yeah, but I got to tell you what's so interesting is this person, the way they conduct themselves, they started something, they came in with lack, protecting themselves. So they may have manipulated. So the manipulation they actually have money, acted like they didn't. You may have sacrificed and given a lot to this person because of it. They're looking at that. You may have been very generous and kind, very caring and compassionate. You may have even sacrificed and given to this person and gave them what they needed, even if they had more than you did. You see, they're looking at that energy now. Oh my gosh. You've got a person definitely deep in thought here. Really could be anyone, but yeah, I see Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. But I feel like the energy of the Magician, it has to do with the control. Someone trying to control something. Some of you may have felt this person was trying to control you. That's where I feel, you know, at some point here, you're only offering one cup and nothing more. You've sacrificed enough. You're not giving any more. You're moving on. And this person's looking at that energy. See, look at that. Teamwork, cooperation, compromise. This person was stubborn. They wouldn't cooperate or compromise. So I feel it's an energy where you are now conducting yourself in a way where you're moving on. You're putting this person behind. You're looking back at all this hard work, feeling pretty beat up. They know it too. They know it. They're in their head. There's a lot of deep thinking here with this person, but they're mastering the elements. They're learning all the lessons from all the kings. So I feel this person's leveling up. And what I feel with this is they don't want to give up. They don't want to give up this connection. See, they don't want to let go. They can't because they're thinking about it all the time. So they're grounding themselves. They're looking at all the details. This is the balance in their life. Okay, all the things in their life. They're focused on one thing too much, and it's the money. They weren't focused on their love life, the connection. So now they're lonely. See, this is someone who's very lonely. But they're protecting themselves. Now, I don't know if they have a business, property, it's just a lot of money, whatever the situation. But it has to do with being on the same page. Okay, it has to do with having faith. So there's something to do with a negotiation or a contract here. Okay, so there's some kind of negotiation. I feel this person's going to reach out to you at some point here. They want this to be successful, but I feel it's an energy where, you know, like I say, if they hold back too much information, okay, where you look at that energy yourself and see that this person that is conducting themselves in this way, coming in with lack. But I got to tell you, they're lonely. They're lacking a lot in their life because there's too much focus on the money, too much focus on one thing. You see, they weren't focusing on all this beautiful energy here. So there's that Three of Pentacles going down a path. See, the way they conduct themselves. They're looking into the future. Teamwork, cooperation, compromise. It's about compatibility, the things you have in common. Maybe they felt there was something lacking. I mean, it's possible this person's seeing things from a different perspective now, seeing things from your point of view. But it's possible you're actually seeing some of it from their point of view as well, because you're both focused on money, career, finance. But neither one of you have let go of each other. And you're failing to recognize what's keeping this situation stuck. Okay, that's what I feel both of you that you share, the thing that's common. So you have some common energies. I do feel there is a compatibility here, but it's about two people building each other up, not being stuck, not being stubborn, you see. And I feel like you got someone who was trying to control something here. But I do feel in their past, this person had someone who used, once this person opened up emotionally, somebody used that emotions against them to control them. And that's what this person is, why they're so protective, you see. So they have a tendency to kind of get into their head and analyze the situation, but they're looking back at you. They're looking at you. They don't want to give up. They don't want to give up. This person's not a quitter, you see. They're going to keep manifesting this. So they're in their head thinking about all this stuff. So they are mastering the elements. They're learning all the lessons here. Well, they've been through a bit themselves. Likely a lot of it self-imposed, as it is with most of us, right? So the Three of Pentacles, there we go. Yeah, see, that's commitment, marriage, doing things right. It's about being fair. This person's looking at it. Maybe they didn't treat you right. They weren't fair. They were stubborn. They weren't cooperating and compromising. So it's about balance and fairness here. Even the Three of Pentacles is about balance. Two people working together. Okay, two people collaborating by cooperating and compromising to do things right. This person's looking at this. You were probably, maybe there was something that you said or communicated with this person. They're probably looking at it now, seeing that you were right. If you said something like that, but it's about justice and fairness, commitment, marriage, going down this path. This person's ready to go down this path. They're going through it here. Yeah, see, it's something they failed to recognize. They were being stubborn or selfish. They were keeping themselves stuck. Maybe they were holding on to baggage from somebody else, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I think it's to do with the two of you, the power couple. The things you have in common. Grounded, stable, focused on money, finances. Yeah. Wanting to be comfortable. It's an energy, it's just two people. It feels like home, right? It's about the two of you being on the same page, having faith in each other to work things through here. So I think this person's seeing things different now. And we have the Justice, marriage, commitment, teaming up. So someone who's ready. I feel we got someone who's now ready. This person could be in their 50s, maybe even older. I feel like they're older. They could be young. It's possible, but I'm definitely sensing for a lot of you, this is somebody who's older. Okay, it's taken this person a long time. Yeah, look at that. Baggage and burdens, responsibility. See, this is somebody here. Look at that. The burdens are being lifted. This is about the one. So there's one more wand to go. And what that one more wand is one more king. We need the King of Cups. You see? You see that? 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. There it is. One more wand to go. This person's almost ready. Oh, they've been through it. I can see. It's a person I do feel too here. It's somebody with a sense of pride. Maybe they felt they didn't have enough money or they weren't good enough. Whatever the situation, you know, it's a person who always feels like they're never ready. There's always something lacking. They're not ready. They don't have enough money. But I got to tell you, I feel for most of you, this person's looking at all that energy, and it has to do with the burdens being lifted. It's about being responsible and reliable. They see you that way. Someone responsible and reliable, something they didn't see before. Okay, or if you're with this person now, they're starting to see all this energy as you manifest each other. You mirror each other a little bit here, but it's also possible too. Some of you may have made choices in love. You may have had two people who mirror each other, very similar. So it's telling you to look at that before you make a choice in love. Look at that, you know, check them out a little bit. Look at it from a different perspective, a different point of view. But I feel like it's both of you looking at things from a different perspective, seeing the situation differently after a pause. Interesting. But it has to do with the one, choosing the one, the right person. So someone I feel always felt they weren't good enough. There was something lacking. Definitely somebody quite particular, but it's about the one, choosing the right person. There they are. One more king to go too. They're manifesting. Oh, they're going through the levels, all right. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles for Libra. Look at that. So there's an energy of change, you see. So this is an energy of abundance, things starting to move, but it has to do with change. And I feel this person's realizing here, seeing, they failed to recognize that it's time for change. It's an energy of feeling on top of the world. Okay, it's about moving forward, just going with the flow, seeing how things evolve between two people. So I do feel it's time for change. They might be a little worried you've changed how you feel, if it's somebody that you've kind of given up on, but they don't want to give up. They're not a quitter. You see, they don't. This is somebody who's now figuring out what is they want, and they're getting ready to go for it. But there definitely was too much focus on money, too much control to do with their money and their finances. And because of it, now they're lonely. They're lacking love in their life. That's what's lacking. We got all the kings except for one. They're lacking love. You see? See, look at that. This person was focused on a lot of negative things. The cups that were spilled over, relationship situations that never worked out. They weren't focused on the Two of Cups, the things you had in common, all right, that emotional connection. So they kind of feel like there's no hope. I mean, in fact, it could even be yourself feeling like there's no hope for this person to change, okay? But I think this person has some regrets for being indecisive. I feel there's a lot of regrets. They might even be a little ashamed the way they treated you. Okay, they may have not treated you right because of their past energies. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Yeah, see a cycle ending, see? Giving up. Things didn't go in their favor. because you offered 1 cup. You're now not offering any more. You see, you've sacrificed enough. You're taking your power back. You're no longer being ruled by your emotions. But I think you have some things in common. I can see it. There's things in common. They had somebody who controlled them by using emotional energy. You see, they're looking back. Not just you, but them. But yeah, cycle's over. Things are starting to shift. They're hoping things go in their favor. They're looking at the details, hoping for success. I feel they're going to send you some kind of a communication, hoping to manifest this. The person's starting to have faith. They're starting to believe that this can be successful, that you're actually the right person. Okay? It's about marriage and commitment, being fair. Somebody who will help, with their day-to-day life responsibilities. But I definitely see this person, an overall energy of them being someone who wants to be financially stable before they commit to anyone. They may have kind of lost hope and lost faith. But I got to tell you, they're definitely stable. But it's someone who always feels they don't have enough money. And they may have failed to recognize that's what's keeping them stuck. Yeah, be different for everyone, but wow. So there it is, the one, emotional fulfillment and happiness. See, they're looking now into the future. They have more positive thinking, more positive energy about the things you have in common, about collaborating and working with you. Okay, and I feel like it's about committing to this path and having faith. See, the burdens are being lifted. This person maybe feels responsible for not seeing, not recognizing that you were the one. So they kind of feel like there's no hope, but I actually feel it's just that energy of this person had a lot of negative thinking. You may have lost hope with this person too, that they would ever change or ever come back around again. There's this little Scorpio energy, a little transformation. So there's been some time in between here, I feel, for a lot of you, where this person's going through some kind of change. And you know why? Because they're mastering the elements. Feel like you are too. It's almost like you're both going through something very similar. But I'm going to tell you, that Queen of Cups is right there. Okay? But I see you being cautious, being careful what you wish for. You kind of feel like there's no hope. But you are taking care of yourself. I can see that. I feel this is someone who, seeing you differently, looking at things from your perspective. See, they're checking you out. They're looking at this into the past. This person thinks differently now too, and that's what I think. Different thinking patterns or habits, the way they conduct themselves. They could even be a little bit ashamed about the way they behaved. More than likely, a little bit of sense of pride got in their way, but very controlling, okay? They're looking at it. Tell me about that King of Wands. Yeah, see, they kept something to themselves. You see, they're now shining a little light upon that. They were keeping something to themselves. See, their feelings. There was feelings here, and they kept them to themselves because they were protecting themselves, their money, their business, their land, whatever it is. Okay, and it's keeping them stuck. They're now shining a light on it. Now they're becoming very curious about what you're up to, you see. Especially if they feel like you moved on, this cycle is over. But I can tell you, things are about to shift in your favor. If this person wants things to go in their favor, they know they need to cooperate and compromise. They need to commit. Because they certainly don't want to let go. I can tell you that. They don't want to give you up. I can see it. And they know eventually you will give up. You'll move on. They know it. So there they are. Prince of Swords. See, little Leo energy, little Scorpio for some of you. So someone finding the strength and the confidence about being brave, you see. In fact, this person at some point might have been overly confident they were going to get what they wanted. You would indulge them, and I feel like you have. You've indulged them, you've sacrificed, you've given. But I feel like they haven't given to you. They held back. They were being stubborn and selfish. I feel they feel ashamed, the way they behaved, the way they conducted themselves. Okay, I think this person lacked faith in themselves. Okay, very possibly. Yeah, but I think they're looking at this, seeing you as the one. The burdens being lifted, the responsibilities. They feel responsible. I can see it. It's burdening them. It's bothering them. I feel like it's bothering them quite a lot, and that's why they're going through this, the magician energy, the manifesting, going through all the elements, their feelings, their emotions. They're kind of looking back at their life, the way they conducted themselves. There it is, Two of Cups. See, this is two people coming together. They know you were the one. Why? Because you shared your feelings and emotions. I think this person knows they need to open up emotionally if they want to be happy. So I don't know why they lack the emotion. And I think it has to do with staying in control, trying not to get emotionally invested, because I feel somebody controlled them by using that emotional energy, you see. So I feel this is somebody who's definitely, you can see them, very stringent, very disciplined, and coming across as very cold, okay? But it has to do with their choices in love. This person's made some bad choices. They're looking back, you know. But I actually feel you're looking forward. So if they don't come forward soon, you will move on, okay? But I can see two people here making each other happy, sharing each other's feelings, emotions, seeing eye to eye, getting on the same page. It has to do with the way you communicate, the two of you. Communication. See, look, safety, security, stability. And I can tell too, this person sees you as someone who, you were there for them. You looked out for their back. You were maybe even a good friend. It's possible. Okay. But you were just there for this person. I feel they feel really bad the way they behaved, the way they conducted themselves. They're burdened a lot by it. I think it bothers them a lot. See, they're lax. See, they're not feeling very good about themselves here. Maybe it made you feel like you weren't good enough here because they were trying to control things, you know. But yeah, they definitely feel bad. Wow. Oh, you are good enough, let me tell you. You are the one. This person definitely has blown it, but I feel they're going to communicate something. I do think they're looking at the details of the situation, planning to communicate, hoping it's successful. Okay. They're just trying to find the strength and the confidence to do so. But I do think this person, I feel like they're not going to give up. They're feeling stronger, braver. You see, there it is. It's an energy of letting go of the stubborn energy, things that are keeping them stuck, whatever it is, and releasing it. They see you as a star. So this is their hopes and dreams here, is that they want, I feel this person's hoping you'll reach out to them. But I think this person knows they need to take the lead. Okay? Yeah. They're looking at it. They know. They have that slow moving side to themselves, and it's because they get into their head. Okay. I can see them. I can see this person looking into the future, grounding themselves, planning. They definitely like to be prepared financially. It's possible they've been saving money as they go through this transformation, but they certainly don't want to let go. They don't want to give you up. I can see it. But they feel that you have, and that's what I mean. I feel like they're waiting for you to reach out. Their hopes and dreams is you're going to reach out. I mean, maybe that's yourself, you know, feeling that way too. I feel they will. I really do. I just don't think it's going to be today or tomorrow, but it's possible. If this person has to get to that 10 of Cups, oh, it's there. Okay, it's there. But they keep it to themselves. They keep things close to their chest. They're cautious to the point where they're in their head too much. And I do think they're seeing it now. But they need to hurry up and make a decision before you move on. I can see their energy. One more on the transformation and we'll wrap this up for Libra. See, there you are. Libra, you know your worth and your value. If they want you, they need to reach out. They need to see your worth and value. See, this person failed to recognize all your beautiful energy, the way you behave, the way you conduct yourself, very gracious, very kind. You did things to make them feel comfortable. You were kind and compassionate. You were there, possibly, a shoulder to lean on, all these things. Okay? But now they need to come back and repay the favor. They need to offer. They need to indulge you. They need to give you now what you want. This is your hopes and dreams. This person sees you as their hopes and dreams. They really do. But I think it's, again, that same energy of being stuck, stubborn, selfish, possibly even a blocked energy, blocked emotionally, because they've been in that energy of the King of Swords for so long. They've taken control. They've become very controlling. But I got to tell you, they're also very, very charming. Okay, I can see this person being very charming, very hardworking. They have a lot of positive energy. So it's about the strengths. Okay, it's about this person's strengths. And that's what people should be looking at and acknowledging is the strength between the two of you. There's a connection here. Look at that Empress energy. See, there it is, success. Win or lose, this person needs to come forward. So there's the transformation. From feeling like there's no hope to come in and speaking the truth. Win or lose. There it is. You're open. You're open to this to be successful. But like I say, if they don't move it, you will move on. You'll make other choices. And they know, if they see you as the Empress, so do others. Yeah, this person's smart. They know, see the truth. You are single. You take care of yourself. You're independent. You always look good. Oh, yeah, they definitely find you very attractive. Okay. And I don't even think that's their biggest attraction is anything physical. To be honest, this person is someone who wants someone sensible, practical, grounded, someone they can just be their self with. Okay, where they don't have to put on any airs. Because I don't really think they're like that. In fact, I feel this is someone who, I do think this is somebody who's, it's a unique situation, but I do think they want to know the truth if you're single, okay? Or if you've moved on, because I'm not so sure this person is sure, but we'll see where it goes because I feel they're coming in. And there's emotional fulfillment in the future here, Libra, the two of you coming together to talk, to get on the same page, to talk about your successes, the things that you have in common. Okay, and it's about the two of you building each other up, building each other's confidence up in the situation. Okay, that's what it's about, acknowledging, okay, all those things and working together. I really like their energy. They're one more wand to go, and that's that King of Cups energy where this person gets that emotional energy unblocked. Okay, and they open up emotionally to put all those cups on the table. So take care. I wish you the very best. Just focus on you. Do your own thing here. That's what the advice I say is if you are waiting and you have feelings, nobody should have to wait. You certainly don't. If you feel like it's too late, okay, where you're releasing this person willingly, or maybe you've gone through change, you'd rather be single now. Okay, but I think this is a person who's in that energy of being single, protecting everything they've worked for. You see, that's what they're, maybe it's something you didn't see with them. But now I feel what's changed is you're in that energy too. You see? Yeah, it's about two people sharing the responsibility of a situation here and working together to lift the burdens off of each other. I really like this energy. So it's up to you to decide. Some of you are giving up. You're moving on. You may actually have choices in love here. But I feel like some of you are actually choosing to just stay single. Just focusing on you. Focusing on your money. Okay? Which actually looks really good, by the way. Take care. We'll see you soon.